Hi boys and girls, Philip here, and this is going to be a technique video. I'm going to talk about, it's not going to be very specific today, it's going to be more about one song and some questions that I received from a friend about it. He basically sang it and asked me, okay, how does it sound, what I'm doing here, is it sounding good, is it not sounding good, am I using my voice correctly, am I supporting well, what's going on? It's nice because it touches a lot of spots. It's working well, and that's good. But it's not as good as it can be, and I think there are some problems in technique that I'm gonna demonstrate it here. I'm not gonna use his recording because I don't know if he would be okay with that, but then again, it's not necessary. I'm just gonna show on my voice what's going on and talk about solutions for that. The song is Bohemian, we have Rhapsody, and this is how the files that were sent to me were done. So I'm just gonna open the lyrics in here so that I don't do any mistakes. And it goes like this. Mama just killed the man, but a gun against his head, pull my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, love had just begun, but now I'm gonna throw it all away. Okay, so, first thing, support. Is it working? Yes and no. On the start, when the voice is on the somewhat lower position on the melody, yes. Mama just killed the man. It's well balanced. There's no excess of air and it's not pressed and restricted. But as it goes higher, Mama, life had just begun, but now can throw it all away. No, it's not. You can hear that because the voice becomes a little bit breathy. But I'm gonna throw it all away. So it becomes a little bit nasal and a little bit breathy, which are both consequences of a support that's not well balanced. So how to balance it? Well, I recommend thinking of using less air. But just thinking that is not enough. So one thing that's very good, you can pick the phrase where you transition to head voice, and just on that, you're gonna place your hand in front of your face, thinking of warm air. You're gonna feel the breath against the palm of your hand, but just try to keep the warm sensation. You don't want to feel air flowing, so it's not against it, no. So, a lot of air, no, it's wrong. You want just the warm air, so. Feel the warmth. If you're feeling the warmth as you produce the vowels and consonants, okay. If not, if you're feeling air flowing, it's wrong. If you feel the air, if you let the airflow stop, it's also wrong. It's airflow all the time, but it's small, just a small quantity, enough for you to feel warmth against the palm of your hand. After you nailed it, without voice, sing using the same idea. Hand in front of your face. Mama, life has just begun, and it will help you balance the amount of flow. Okay? When you do this, you're gonna feel more pressure inside your body, and you're gonna feel like you're holding the air back a little bit with your body. Good? This is the idea for support. Another thing, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was singing it very high placed all the time. So, Mama just killed the man, Mama just killed the man. So if you bring it low, it's gonna sound Mama, Mama just killed the man, which is not very nice. And the thing is, it's not wrong necessarily, it's not wrong, but to do it perfectly, you would have to draw the intensity more and keep it more round, more mellow. In this song, I don't think it works. You can hear it and you can judge it right now. So, Mama just killed the man, put a gun against his head, pull my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, love has just begun. Not cool, right? It's too correct, too mellow. It's not a lullaby, it's not a love song. So you need more aggressive and more aggression in here. And when you go more aggressive, that's when you start to force a little bit because of the position used. It's a mismatch. So on a lot of pop songs, and I know that a lot of people do this because they are told constantly, place your voice on the mask, place it on the mask. The mask is the correct way to go. It has to keep your voice on the mask. And that's not good because it doesn't sound adequate for pop songs on the low range. When you're singing mid, high, and high for the more intense stuff, okay. But on the low range, it doesn't work so well. So place your voice lower on the mouth, and sing that part. It's gonna sound like this. Mama just killed a man, but a gun against his head. Pull my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, love has just begun. Much better, right? Because now I'm using a lower voice on the low range, and when I go high, I transition. I'm doing the passaggio. That's what the passaggio is, by the way. This is very important. Always do this for pop singing. When you need more punch, lower the placement, especially on the low range. There's no reason for you to keep it high unless you want to make your voice sound more mellow for some reason. In this song, again, not the case. And I just corrected another thing that I heard on his recording that I also did when I showed. So on the first phrase, the melody, Mama just killed a man. There is a catch in this. If you hear the original recording and listen to what Freddie Mercury is doing, he does something like that, but it's shorter on the end of the phrase in the resolution. He goes like, Mama just killed a man, like this, man. On the conclusion, he lets the voice fall down. And this is more of a mistake than something that is part of his interpretation, something that he did on purpose to sound great. So it's best to be avoided, and you should watch out for this. A lot of things like vowel modifications or scoping for notes, you will hear on recordings, but not necessarily something good. It's something that the singer was trying to do. So keep it in mind. Is it something that adds to the song, or is it a mistake that got recorded anyways? You have to make the call. You have to learn how to make the call. Usually, scooping for notes, either going high or low, is a mistake. Unless it's the case that when you do it, it doesn't sound good. Don't copy it. You don't need it. So just, Mama just killed a man, and it sounds right. It will sound better than splitting the phrase in the middle. Killed a man. Okay. Finally, qualities. While using head voice is desirable in here, and it's the right thing to do, and it's best for your vocal health as a whole, Freddie Mercury did a lot of belting. And how to do so? Mainly it's adjusting the vowels, support relationship. If you're using less air to sing your head voice, use even less air when you're belting, more pressure, even more. And I have a suggestion to adjust the vowels so that you can play around and figure it out. But I strongly advise that you first nail down what you're doing on head voice and support and all that I said. So pick a vowel entering fry, and you're gonna just towards until it just starts open, but it still sounds like Oh, confused? Okay, I'll show. So begin like this, right? Start open, and you're gonna go towards okay, something like too much. Go back. Right there, where it's almost sounding like but it still has a sound to it. So it's the exact point before it becomes staying there. Map your vowels towards that that idea, just like what I did on that video where I picked the balls for, you know, oh, it's the same thing. So, love had just begun, love had just begun would be for mix it for belting. Love had just begun, love had just begun. And remember to support very strongly, very little air. Placement is low, don't lift the placement. It's gonna sound like this. Mama, love had just begun! And it's more adequate for the song. And for Queen, I think it works very well. It's gonna get stronger, so pay attention. Don't let the volume explode so much. It's loud, but it's not, you know. Love has just begun! No, love has just begun! Hold back it just a little bit to protect your voice. Don't use all the volume you can to do so. And I think that's it. These are the points that I think that are worth noticing on the video and correcting. Okay? Thanks for watching. See you.